There's a difference from where you are today to where you want to go. A big difference. And the big difference is the action that you have to take. That's what we're going to talk about today. And I'm excited to show you the action that needs to be taken to get you to where you want to go. Let me tell you what is going to separate you and what separated me from everyone else about living their best life. And it's putting action to it. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about action today and how you need to be different than everyone else around you. Because what really separates you is if you can execute your plan. Can you execute your plan and living your best life? Let me tell you, you can. And you will. Probably one of the challenging parts is to actually do it. How are you going to do and start living your best life? You got to put action to it. So listen, if you said that financial security is the most important thing to you, what are you doing to get there? How are you making? What are the actionable steps that you're going to take? Let me tell you a little bit about mine. Back when I really started living my best life journey, financial security was probably my number one on my list of the things I valued because I was hand-to-mouth, paycheck to paycheck, and I was in a lot of debt, going through divorce, had an infant, and it was just like I really felt like I was drowning, and I felt like if that component was fixed, I could get my head above water and do the other things that were most important to me. So here's my action plan on what I did is I really started breaking it down, like what were my expenses? What can I cut? What you may be in a position you can't cut any expenses. Your expenses are what they are. Okay, well then how am I going to earn more money? What am I going to do to conquer this? Because right now I need to earn more money and I need to get myself my head above water. How am I going to do that? And I literally broke it down into little steps, and it's small victories, and it's celebrating the small victories to living your best life. Listen, I told you this from the beginning. It's not going to come easy. But anything worth having is worth fighting for. And this is the part where you get to fight. You get to fight for that best life. So I broke it down into small steps. And I knew what I needed. And I knew the hard work I had to put behind it to get there. And some of those small steps were like, okay, watching everything I spent, clipping coupons, also side hustle. I had to work a side hustle, and it was really tough because I'm in this business where it's very ego-driven business, and here I am, college educated, smart girl, and here I am having to have a side hustle. I can't make enough money, but you know what? It is what I needed to do. I need to put my ego aside, and I need to put action to it, and I started to do it. Same with, I think I've said this before, one of my values that I had was spending time with my kid. And spending time with my kid when he was small was so tough because here I was struggling and I had to work a ton of hours. But you know what? It was the small things. I put an action plan into place. I said, here are the hours of the day. And I know this sounds goofy, but I literally mapped out the hours I was going to spend with my kid because I knew it was quality over quantity. And if I could make those hours count with him, it was going to make a big difference. Mapping it out, putting action into gear. And I'm telling you, this is what is going to separate you from everyone else. This is what does it. There's a lot of people with great ideas out there, and the one thing they can't do is execute. So you have an idea, you have a plan, you know what you want. Now it's time to put action. Like I say, you got to put your car and drive. You got to start going. What are you going to do? I want you to tell me some of the action steps that you're going to do. Comment below. Let me know. I'd love to hear. I'd love to be on your side along the way as you put your plan into action and you start living your best life. I told you it wasn't going to be easy, and I told you it's going to be a journey. You're on this journey, but it's worth it. I'm telling you, the reward is worth it when you start putting things into action.